Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 23 rebuild, and as always, a bunch of you were requesting for me to rebuild the New York Jets, but with the new addition of Aaron Rodgers and Will McDonald IV. But jumping straight into it, we're just going to get right into the team. We got Aaron Rodgers here, the A-Rod man. A lot of people are hyping this team up now that they got Aaron Rodgers, but I just don't know. I'm still questionable about it. I guess we'll see if I'm right or wrong, but I'm not questionable about Zach Wilson. I'm going to trade that away probably after a year. Breece Hall and Michael Carter are a great duo. A lot of people do not talk about Michael Carter enough. He's a pretty good running back. I wouldn't say he's like starter worthy, but he's definitely a great compliment as a second string running back. Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, Mecole Hardman, Allen Lazard, Denzel Mims is what I meant to say, and Randall Cobb. Is it Denzel Mims? Is that his first name? Yeah, Denzel Mims. Honestly, how I feel about this receiving core is Garrett Wilson is very good. He should be higher than 83. Then Mecole Hardman's like, okay, that's a nice compliment. Corey Davis, then after that, like Randall Cobb and Allen Lazard, like that's just Aaron Rodgers putting them on. I don't think Allen Lazard and Randall Cobb are all that, especially Randall Cobb anymore. They got Joe Tippmann in the second round. He's going to be the starter for us over Connor McGovern. Offensive line looks pretty good. Oh, my timer went off. My bad. That was for my simulation. Sorry about that. But this is what we got for the offensive line. Mekhi Becton is good when he's on the field not injured, but that's saying something for you. And then interior offensive line looks pretty good. I like Elijah Vera Tucker a lot. And of course, he's going to be the starter. And tight ends, Tyler Conklin, Uzama. How old is Conklin? 27. They're both kind of old, aren't they? I might need to replace both of these guys. Yeah, they're both going to start regression in the next season, so that sucks. Defensively, Jermaine Johnson, John Franklin Myers. I might want to move John Franklin Myers. I am going to, since he's almost 300 pounds. He is pretty good in simulation, but I am still going to move him to defensive tackle because I do still want to get Jermaine Johnson involved. You spent a first-round pick on him. Come on. Like, you got to at least try to get him involved. You even traded back up in the first round to get him. Will McDonald. How I feel about this pick is it was a panic pick. It's not a bad pick. It was just like, oh no, Broderick Jones just got picked right in front of us. What do we do? If I was the Jets in that situation, I would be like, hey, our guy just got taken right in front of us. We're going to go best player available and get Christian Gonzalez. Imagine Sauce Gardner and Christian Gonzalez. That would have been crazy if they went that route. I think they fumbled the bag by not going best player available. I think that this was a total panic pick. I don't think they needed another edge rusher with Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, Quinnen Williams, Franklin Myers. I understand it's important to stack out the defensive line. It seems to work out for the Eagles quite well. But at the same time, in my opinion, getting Christian Gonzalez, best player available on the board, or even Brian Branch, I think would have been a fine pick in the first round to help out their safeties. Would have been a great addition to their secondary. Again, it's a panic pick. Or even Jack Campbell, because they desperately need linebacker. They could have traded back there, but I guess they didn't find a team to trade back with. But again, not discrediting Will McDonald. I just think taking Christian Gonzalez there would have been insane. Sauce Gardner, I honestly think he should be like a 93 overall superstar X factor off the rip. Dude was amazing rookie year. Bryce Hall, I am going to move up to DB number 2 over DJ Reed. Got Michael Carter the second here, which is a little confusing with this team. Chuck Clark, former Raven. Ashton Davis, not really interested in. And yeah, rest of the team honestly looks pretty good. Let's see what we can do with Aaron Rodgers and move in to the first week and the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 2-5. All the hype, no execution, Jets fans. That's what I'm witnessing here. No, I'm just kidding. We still got plenty of years. I don't know if Rodgers has plenty of years, but at least the team has plenty of years. That's the upside, boys. What do we got? Defensively, definitely need some safety. That's the biggest need. Maybe linebacker, you could argue as well, but that's why we got Will McDonald. What do we got here for the players ready to negotiate? As we are going to have Mecole Hardman, who doesn't want to be here. Pretty sure he was on a 3-year deal in real life, so I kind of want to give him that here, but I'm going to force to give him a contract because he got a 3-year deal in real life. Connor McGovern already got your replacement. And everyone else here I'm not interested in. Where is that halfback, actually? This guy they got in the 4th round, I'm not going to let him go because he should be on a 4-year deal and not a 1-year deal. I don't know why he's on a 1-year deal. 4-year deal for the running back, that's what he should be. We're going to back out of here, and apart from that, guys, it's now time to move in to the playoffs. I don't know what I was going to say there. Here we are in the playoffs going 9-8 and missing the playoffs. Jets fans, I know you're going to hate me for saying this. I feel like that could happen in real life. I feel like Rodgers gets hurt or something happens. I'm not predicting injury. Don't go crazy in the comments. I'm just saying something could happen and you miss out and go 9-8. I still think the Jets will make the playoffs, but I could see this happening in real life. Aaron Rodgers, pretty good year. 4th best offense in the NFL. So, okay, we were top 10 in both and go 9-8. That's kind of lame. Rodgers, almost 5,000 yards, 39 touchdowns, 15 interceptions is too many. 100 passer rating is solid, I guess. Breece Hall, 8 touchdowns, 4.1 per carry, 1,200 yards. Tyler Conklin, it's because we're in the Dallas scheme. That's not right. But, hey, good season. Not going to discredit it. Corey Davis, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, I expected him to do a lot better. Defensively, C.J. Mosley, 125 tackles for a loss, 16 for Carl Lawson sacks, 12.5 for Carl Lawson, 8 for John Franklin Myers. Jermaine Johnson really not getting involved that much. Did Will McDonald had a half a sack his entire first season. 6 interceptions for Sauce Gardner. That's awesome. Safety, 0 defensive touchdowns is 1 for Sauce Gardner. But apart from that, guys, it is now time to move in to the offseason. And the Eagles beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl. DeAndre Swift wins the Super Bowl MVP, immediately getting his revenge on the Lions. And Josh Allen wins the league MVP. There are no awards here for your New York Jets. I was about to say Green Bay Packers, but let us see what we got here for the roster upgrades. And Breece Hall gets Superstar Dev. Nice to see. I'm pretty sure it came with it. Tyler Conklin gets Superstar now. Don't really care, honestly. Corey Davis, I would let walk if I had to. Quincy Williams, is Quincy? Yeah, Quincy, he's 27, dude. He's not going to be able to develop. I don't really care that he got star dev. Sauce, I'm pretty sure already came with superstar. He's already up to a 94, which is crazy. Jermaine Johnson only a star dev. I already knew that, but let's move into the re-signings. In the AFC East, Dwayne Brown, our left tackle, does retire, which is good thing, bad thing. Now I don't have to pay him, which is the good thing. Connor McGovern can walk. Quentin Jefferson. Everyone else here I don't have an interest in. I'm going to save my money because I don't know what we're doing with the cap situation for right now, so I'm just going to skip into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up strong safety Daniel Castillo out of Stanford. Big brain, only 5'9", but 211. That is quite the build. He is built like a bowling ball. 89 speed, great athleticism across the board for a safety. A kick return, B awareness, B play rec, B pursuit, B tackle, B zone coverage. He seems like the average guy. Even got the average height for a man, but not the athlete. But anyways, he seems like a good pick. In the second round, I'm picking up left tackle Brendan McKaysig. What is that last name? I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. Brendan is who we picked. Okay, 6'5", 318, 85 strength, 82 jumping, 80 acceleration for a 300-pound lineman is crazy. A's across the board. He looked great in the second round, and he has hidden dev. Here we are after the draft. Brendan, our left tackle, is a 74 overall. That's great for our offensive line, really. And offense looks pretty good. I really don't want Lazard or Denzel Mims. It looks like Randall Cobb left as well. Yeah, I don't need a lot of these guys here, but our offense is already set. Defensively, Castillo is a 75. I'm going to trade away Ashton Davis, and I'm going to trade away Zach Wilson in a package deal because I just don't need either of these guys, and I'm definitely not going to re-sign them. So they're both going off to a team together. Ooh, double green interest from who? The Colts wouldn't make any sense. I want it to be a realistic rebuild, please. Who had the high interest in you? Texans? Who needs like a QB so desperately that they're willing to try out anyone? Probably the Broncos. Would it be the Broncos? I think I'm going to have to go to the Broncos. It's probably going to be them. So we're going to do that, and we're going to trade them away for a 3rd and a 5. We're going to see if that works. It does. Okay, Ashton Davis and Zach Wilson for a 3 and a 5. That's fine with me. And yeah, everything else looks pretty good. Defensively, looking pretty nice as well. Castillo is going to be the starter guaranteed, right? No, it's going to be Chuck Clark, which I don't want. And yeah, looking pretty good. He can be a sub linebacker or a slot DB. Dude is very, very versatile at the safety position. I remember a guy like that. His name was Jamal Adams until you traded him away. Here we are at the midseason mark because we are 1-5. Like, what's the problem, dude? Like, I always run the same scheme every video, and it works for the most part. I'm in Kansas City offense. Okay, that's why. I guess I accidentally switched into Kansas City offense too. Run a multiple zone run scheme, which wouldn't really work well, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Hopefully it's fixed now. But what do I want? Middle linebacker probably. Our offense is completely stacked. Tyler Conklin's fine, I guess. I guess I'll just ride him out. That sounded gay, but you know what I meant. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we have here. Quinnen Williams, of course, dude. You're going to get a monstrous contract. Did he get paid in real life, or was that Dexter Lawrence? I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, please just stay. I need you for the rest of the I'm not considering at the moment. You literally gave your life to be here. How are you not considering? That's the most Aaron Rodgers thing I've ever heard. Mekhi Becton gets re-signed. Carl Lawson, hold up. You're going to have to wait on that. Bryce Hall, I definitely want back, even if he doesn't want to be here. He wants to be in a warm weather state. I don't care. Jordan Whitehead can walk. I can get a replacement. Corey Davis, really not interested in. Chuck Clark, not interested in. Do I want Carl Lawson back? Will McDonald's younger. He can play off the edge, and I don't have to pay him. And I also don't have the money to pay Carl Lawson. Anyways, let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 6-11. Look at my team ranks. What am I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I think I got to have a full season with the correct playbooks. Rodgers just isn't even doing crazy. 4th best offense. How am I going top 10? How am I going top 7 in both categories, and then I'm missing the playoffs? Bro, that doesn't make sense. 4,900 yards. Dude, I know the problem. The 17 interceptions. We traded 2 first-round picks for this? Come on. Okay. 99 passer rating, rushing, Breece Hall, 13 touchdowns, 4.3 per carry, 1,300 yards. He improves. Corey Davis, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson doing something now, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Tyler Conklin, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Mecole Hardman having a pretty solid season as well. Defensively, C.J. Mosley, 123 tackles for a loss, 18 for Carl Lawson, sacks, 15 for Quinnen Williams, 11.5 for John Franklin Myers, and 10 for Carl Lawson. Jermaine Johnson was 7.5. I like Carl Lawson, but again, I still have Will McDonald, so I don't have to pay him either. Safety, 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0. So I think I know what the problem is with the team schemes. I'll fix it. Let's move into the offseason. And the Niners beat the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Christian McCaffrey wins the Super Bowl MVP. It's a dream for him. Back-to-back league MVPs for Josh Allen. And wow, no Jets Rookie of the Year. That is upsetting. I really thought my strong safety could get it. We have $72 million to spend now. Aaron Rodgers is still here. He's an 81? Oh, I might have to pick a quarterback, dude. That's so rough. That is rough. My left tackle has start ev. That's fine. Castillo has start ev. Why is Quincy Williams getting these upgrades? Why is he a superstar? He doesn't have as nearly many tackles as CJ Mosley, bro. And who's Crossan, bro? He has superstar dev now too? Congrats, Crossan. You're my new free safety. Yeah, you definitely have the size. You have the speed. Your man coverage is 60. Your zone's not 60. I don't care. We will work on that. You have superstar dev. You're moving to free safety. You're going to be the guy there. Yeah, I don't know how the AI picked that up, but he's a 71. He's going to be the starter there. I have my new free safety now. Good stuff. Anyways, let's move into the re-signings. In the AFC East, nobody retires. We still have another chance with the Rodgers here. See what we got for the players ready to negotiate. We have Aaron Rodgers, who doesn't want to be here at all now. It's the most Aaron Rodgers thing ever. He resigns on that after I have to overpay him. Carl Lawson had double-digit sacks. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I can just get someone better in free agency. I'm going to go look in free agency. If I can't find someone better, I'll get Carl Lawson back. But I may just move. Yeah, I may just move Will McDonald down, then get a different outside linebacker. So let's move into free agency. After free agency, I was only able to get Devin White. Carl Lawson just didn't want to be here anymore, and a bunch of other teams went after him in free agency. So I'm just going to move Will McDonald down to right defensive end. And I feel like he can have potential there. I'm not just saying that because I don't have to pay him. It is a bonus that I don't have to pay him. But I'm going to move CJ Mosley to right outside linebacker probably. And then Devin White is going to be the starter because of his superstar development. And I could probably get another middle linebacker in the draft as well to replace Quincy Williams if I need to. So CJ Mosley is going to kick outside. Defense is looking pretty good now. Quincy Williams being superstar, I mean, he'll be depth. I don't know why he's going up in development, but let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up middle linebacker Sam Hunt out of Texas. 6'1", 228, not 288. That would have been crazy. Out of Texas. Hidden dev, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, A zone coverage, B tackle. He's going to be my new left outside linebacker. In the second round, somehow this DB fell here. I'm just taking best player available in the second round. A catching, A press, B tackle, B zone coverage. I don't know how this dude fell. Best player available for sure. Easily going to take that with my second round pick. And in the third round, I'm picking up another middle linebacker to play behind Devin White, Dwayne Blake out of Boise State. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, great athleticism, 6'2", 228, similar to the last guy, except he's 1 inch taller. Hidden dev, B-zone coverage, B-tackle. The other guy's a little bit more skilled, but still, this is a great depth player. Here we are after the draft. This is what we got going for the team. Offense looks the same. Honestly, fine with the receivers we have at Allen Lazard at number 3. Defensively, Hunt is a 74 overall. He's going to be my starting left outside linebacker over Quincy Williams for sure, since he was my first round pick. Definitely don't want to let that go to waste. He's going to be the starter there. Quincy Williams is going to turn into depth. Come on, it's not going to auto-adjust him up. Blake's only a 67, that's fine with me. Perryman, I don't know how this dude fell to the second round. He is definitely going to be very, very good. DJ Reed, so much depth here at defensive back. Matter of fact, Perryman's going to be the 3. Hall is going to be the 4. Can I just put Perryman in the slot? And then I'm going to put Bryce Hall in the 3. Crossan's going to be the starting free safety. Team looks great. John Franklin Myers says superstar now. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Hella depth on the defense. Team looks great. Just perform, Aaron Rodgers. Stop throwing so many picks. Anyways, let's move in at the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 4-2, second in the division. Finally, a real improvement on this team. Scouting national focus, I am going to do receiver here because we really don't need anything else. We don't even need receiver. I'm just doing it because I think the defense is already so stacked like it is in real life. Players are good to negotiate. Let's see what we have here. We are going to have Easton Stick, Elijah Vera Tucker. Definitely want you back, 5-year deal. He resigns. DJ Reed, I still want you back as depth for sure. Not negotiating. Move on. You will negotiate. I'm sure of it. Tyler Conklin, I feel like I can just get a better tight end in free agency. I would take my chances there. Laken Tomlinson, I feel like I can just get a better guard in free agency. CJ Mosley, I feel like I can get a better defensive outside linebacker than you. Michael Carter, I like him as a 1-2 punch. He's a pretty cheap deal too. I'll keep him. Yeah, I'll see what I can get in free agency. I still want DJ Reed back, Tyler Conklin, Lincoln Tomlinson, CJ Mosley can walk, Allen Lazard can walk, Quincy Williams. I wouldn't mind his depth, but he'll be asking for too much money because of his development and his position. Thomas Morstead, I feel like I can get a good punter later. Anyways, let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 13-4, top the division, but we don't get a first-round bye. Here to face the 9-8 Tennessee Titans. Coming off a win to the Bears. Still a great season. Finally, stats and awards. Rodgers looks like he's doing better on the interceptions. 17th best offense, 7th best. We have a worse offense now, yet we're 13-4, make the playoffs. Okay, EA, sure. 4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Finally clean that up. 103 pass rating. Rushing-wise, Breece Hall, 11 touchdowns, 5.2 per carry is amazing. 1,300 yards. Tyler Conklin, 104 receptions, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Mecole Hardman, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Allen Lazard, so close to 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Devin White, 145 tackles. CJ Mosley, 129 tackles for a loss. 14 for Jermaine Johnson. Sacks, 8.5 for Will McDonald. Okay, he's a sack leader now. But Quinnen Williams, John Franklin Myers took a step back. Interceptions, 2 for Deontay Perryman, their rookie. Safety, 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0. Yeah, honestly, Jermaine Johnson has done nothing throughout the rebuild. But let's see what we got against the Tennessee Titans to move on to the divisional round if we can. And we do. 27-10 here to face the 11-6 Kansas City Chiefs. This is going to be a really hard matchup for Rodgers. I don't know if he'll be able to do it. And as always, he chokes in the playoffs. 34-31. It's now time to move into the 4th and final season. And the Chiefs beat the Giants in the Super Bowl. Kadarius Toney gets his revenge. Chris Jones wins the Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen is a 3-time league MVP. There are no awards here for the Jets, which is unfortunate. I really wanted my linebacker to get Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have a bunch of money to spend, but let's see the upgrades first. Rodgers still hasn't retired, I don't think. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Defensively, Devin White, William. Really, Hunt doesn't get anything else. Wheaton is a star dev still. Anything else? No. Can I get studs in free agency? Perryman. DJ Reed gets star dev now. The depth at DB is crazy. Anyways, let's go to the re-signings. Oh my gosh, bro. Aaron Rodgers, Thomas Morstead, Teron Armstead, and Von Miller retire. 3 big players. Sorry, Thomas Morstead, you're not one of them. But Aaron Rodgers retiring, that's going to suffice a big problem. Very large problem. We're going to have to hope a rookie accomplishes the impossible. And that's why we're re-signing Easton Stick. No, I'm kidding. Let's see what we got here. DJ Reed has less interest now. I'm still going to give him a player-friendly deal. Just wanted to re-sign. He re-signs. Tyler Conklin. I don't want to pay you if I can find someone better in free agency. Tomlinson, CJ Mosley, how cheap? Okay, this is cheap. I'll re-sign CJ Mosley on this as long as he's rotational. Quincy Williams has interest now. Yeah, this is pretty cheap. Again, rotational. I'll have him there. Tyler Conklin, I just don't want to pay. I'm not paying you $9 million a year just to... I mean, yeah, you had 104 receptions, but I feel like that's because of our scheme and not because of you. I have 129 million. I'll go get Tyler Conklin if I need him. Let's get to free agency. After free agency, I got Jesse Bates, Tyler Conklin back, Michael Pierce's depth, Jake Elliott as a kicker, Blake Gilligan as a punter, and we're rocking out with Jared Goofball. He was the best quarterback available, so I'm trying to stack out the team much I can. Honestly, Rodgers didn't do anything for us. Let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking Calvin Rutledge out of LSU, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 6'5", 225, hidden development. He had a catch in traffic, a stiff arm, beat catching. He seems solid. In the second round, I'm picking up middle linebacker Nathan Brooks out of Oklahoma, 5'11", 240 pounds, 91 speed, 80 acceleration, hidden dev. Hit some C's across the boards, but B man coverage, B hit power. He will continue to play as even more depth in our insane defensive core. Now, this is the team moving into the fourth and final season. I hope he can lead us to the promised land. Jared Goff, Rutledge, Wilkins. Apparently, the AI picked up. I forgot to get a left guard. Looks like we have Andrew Vajores now. Interesting. And Brooks is a 73. Bro, our depth players have depth players. Look at this. Look at our linebacker depth. Our outside linebackers have more outside linebackers as depth. Where is Michael Pierce? I guess the AI cut my... Oh, my gosh. Why did he cut him? I wanted him there as depth, bro. This AI is retarded sometimes, bro. I need to get a left guard, and I also need to sign Michael Pierce back, dude. Is there a left guard in here? Yeah, sure, Matt LaFleur. Yeah, you're going to be this guy, whatever. You're going to be my left guard. Where's my defensive tackle? Give me Michael Pierce back. I'm sure someone else already signed him. Yeah. So frustrating, dude. Just give me Devon Godshaw. It's so stupid. The reason why I go out of my way to sign them is so that way I can have them, AI. Don't cut them right in front of me. I'm going to cut these two guys, and then after that, we should be pretty good. I'm going to cut that guy as well. But anyways, guys, apart from that, it is now time to move in to the fourth and final season and the playoffs. Oh, and how the turntables have turned. Now the Titans get home field advantages. We finished second in the division, 12-5. We would have had home field advantage if we did that. Dang, dude. Dolphins finished 12-5 as well, but they were top of the division, of course. 89 overall Jets, 86 overall Titans. But let's see what we got for stats and awards. Did Goofball do better? Goofball did kind of similar to Aaron Rodgers. 25th offense, really? 13th defense? Honestly, not even, like, Aaron Rodgers had 8 interceptions, 40 touchdowns, a little bit more yards. Like, really not that much of a difference. Breece Hall, 16 touchdowns, 4.9 per carry, almost 1,400 yards. Garrett Wilson, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Calvin Rutledge, the rookie, 9 touchdowns, almost 1,100 yards. Tyler Conklin, not doing much. Same with Mecole Hardman. Defensively, Devin White, 129 tackles, tackles for a loss, 18 for Jermaine Johnson. Sacks, 11.5 for Quentin Williams. Interceptions, 3 for CJ Mosley. Safeties is 1 for Jermaine Johnson. Defensive touchdowns is 1 for Jesse Bates. Man, it's really upsetting how we only have 1 playoff win throughout this entire time. Please give us another one. Please. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter that we don't have home field advantage. Let's go. But can we beat the Bengals in the divisional round? We haven't made it past the divisional round, so I'm going to hop into this. Here we are against the Cincinnati Bengals. 6-0 start. I guess they went for a 2-pointer and didn't get it. 3-6 now. We should have one of the best defenses in the league. We have a 91 overall defense, but it's apparently ranked 13th in the league, which I don't know how that works, but I guess it only matters if your middle linebacker is good. I mean, we have a superstar, Devin White. Anyways, fourth quarter, 16-9. Defense is locking right now, 30-9. Wow, I guess we're a fourth quarter team. As it is 30-16, we're going to be winning this divisional round and moving on to the conference championship. Here we are in the conference championship, here to face the team we lost to last year, the 90 overall Kansas City Chiefs. I could definitely see us losing here. Let's move into it. Here we are against the Kansas City Chiefs. It looks like we almost scored at one point. Oh, we did there. 7-7 start. Nice stuff. We actually take a lead against the Chiefs. That's surprising. Not for long. 10-14, 10-21. Yeah, they really made a statement there. And yeah, our offense decided, okay, yeah, our offense was like, nah, we don't want to play anymore. Okay, they didn't even finish that drive. Nice. Nice, guys. 10-42. Way to end out the rebuild, as this is a failed rebuild. Hate to break it to you, Jets fans. I'm going to say this is not my fault. Rodgers, I don't care if I had the wrong scheme for the first, like, season and a half. I don't care, dude. I don't care if I had the wrong scheme. Rodgers was throwing too many picks. It was getting annoying. I didn't like it. And he kept throwing picks over and over and over again. It was quite frustrating. Rodgers proceeded to do nothing in the playoffs, kind of like how he does nothing in real life. And you're an X-Factor cornerback and you can do anything. Yeah, progressively going downhill quarterback. But the Chiefs win back-to-back Super Bowls and 35-41 against the Falcons. Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl MVP. New QB on the Buccaneers, Elijah Seymour wins the league MVP and not Josh Allen. No awards here for the Jets. Just unfortunate that it's an unsuccessful rebuild. I built a really good team. I didn't really have the quarterback situation figured out. That's always the problem. Breece Hall did amazing. Honestly, the team looks very nice, very good. Nothing really the problem with it, especially the defense is crazy good depth. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next. And apart from that, I'll see you guys all in the next one.